how do you think overall as a team you guys are, taking this head on?
I think we took it good. I think it was good, as I said, like to have a break and then coming into SEC play. I think we've embraced it, embraced the physicality, embraced going into other teams' courts and taking advantage of it. So
you've got a big road game against Mississippi State. How are you going to start from the first second of the game, really bringing that intensity?
Well, I hope I can do my part and give the energy off the bench and just coming in and giving my teammates the energy they need, and because I know it's going to be a 40-minute game and every second of that game is going to count.
Right, it's a dogfight, and last time a little bit of foul trouble, but you can rely on your teammates to step in and get the job done. How nice is it knowing that they can come off the bench and get the job done?
No, that was really good to see that everyone on the bench yesterday or whatever day it was 2 days ago could come in and take advantage of what they had to do, and we got the job done. So it was cool to see that my teammates could come in and we had Kayla on 6'5", and that was really good for her.
That's huge.
Yeah.
And then to follow up on that, with the foul trouble you guys faced, just how much more difficulty did that bring to you guys without the front court players able to be an asset?
I think for us, it took us out of our game. It took us, I didn't want to play physical. I didn't want to play because I was scared to get another foul. So it was I felt like I couldn't go after rebounds without getting a foul called. So I think that really took each and every one of us out of our game, and it kind of did affect me mentally because I was just not there because I was mad about the foul.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And then as you've had this increase in minutes, I guess, and this increase in production as well, do you feel like you kind of had a wake-up call personally at any point where you were able to find your groove and get accustomed to playing at this level?
Well, once we were down in numbers in post, when Mallory went down, I kind of knew then. I was like, this is like I have to bring my game now because we're short in post players. I knew I was gonna get more minutes because we're down. So I just think that my role turned into just giving a lot of energy off the bench and being able to provide to what my teammates need.
And then whether it be you and Kalaya, whether it be you and staff, how do you feel like that you've been able to find a sense of being more comfortable working with somebody else and being kind of a tandem that's, all of you guys are
I think the coaches do a good job in practice of when we work on our offensive sets, like she runs them with me and Kalaya or me and Steph, and me and Maya. So I think when we keep working on that, everything flows better, and we know what each other's strengths are. Like we know when Kalaya needs to step out, when I need to be inside, and when Steph needs to be outside or inside. So in practice, I think we do a good job of working which way will work for each game.
And then you feel like in terms of you guys working seamlessly, you feel like that is a big part of the success this team will have this year? Do you feel, basically based on the Vanderbilt game, when you guys aren't able to be yourself and do what you guys do, we saw some struggles there at the end. Do you feel like that kind of can be a moment that symbolizes the whole season and the success you'll have?
Yeah, I just think I know for sure any night can be anybody's night with us. So as deep as we are in our bench, anybody can have their night. So called, but yeah, I feel like when we're in foul trouble, I think that played people knew they had to step up, and we knew we obviously three of our biggest post players couldn't be in the game. So just knowing that somebody had to step up and be in that position, I think that just shows that anybody's ready.
And then looking ahead to Mississippi State with going up against Tiara McCowan, who leads the SEC in blocks, does that kind of excite you guys to have that?
Yeah, because I know it's I saw Tasha sent me another thing. She was saying that it's Tiara McCowan who leads the SEC in blocks, and then I'm right under her. So I think that's cool. I've seen her play multiple times, obviously, and I never thought that obviously being in Maryland, I never thought I was going to be able to play against her. So I think it's something we can embrace, and we're going to have to definitely work on because I've never played against someone that tall before. So I think it's going to be really cool.
Okay, and then in terms of being able to go after this challenge, how do y'all kind of approach it in terms of like you guys won't see many atmospheres like that in the SEC, which I guess South Carolina you might, but otherwise you're not gonna see much like that. And then you have a post presidents in Tierra McCowan and guards who can play.
Yeah, well, I saw last year that they sold out like multiple times, and like that's insane for women's basketball. But yeah, I mean, I think it's just something we're gonna have to embrace. I think we're gonna have to focus today in film and. I mean, maybe Coach Johnny will do something with because I heard it's really loud in there. So, like, do something with the sound in there, like get the speakers on. So, because we're gonna have to be screaming the plays every time. So, I mean, I think it's something that we're just all gonna have to be really focused on. And like last game, I don't think we had enough energy going into the game. So we got to make the first punch, and we just got to do what we do. And I think we can put up a fight.
And then, so the last thing I have, I mean. Just how important was it to get off to a 2-0 start going into the stretch with Mississippi State and Tennessee?
I think it was like really good for us because, like obviously we know the SEC anything can happen any night. So just having these 2 big wins, I think gives our team a lot of confidence going into these next 2 stretches when we have Mississippi State, Tennessee, and then Missouri at Missouri. So so I think just having a good start gives us like a good pace going into these next games.
All right, cool.
Good, thanks.
Thank you guys.
Good job.